Hey everyone. In this episode, I'm going to talk about NetAlly, who presented at Mobility Field Day 7. NetAlly has been around at the previous Mobility Field Days, and they seem to always announce something new, right? So at Mobility Field Day 4, that's when the EtherScope was announced and released. Then Mobility Field Day 5, they talked about AirMapper to kind of change the game with surveys. Mobility Field Day 6, they announced Lambert for testing throughput of cabling, making sure your cables are solid. And then today at Mobility Field Day 7, they announced the AirCheck G3. And to really put this into perspective, you gotta watch the video session because James actually has so much energy in this topic and brings so much history into his discussions that most of the delegates were just kind of, their minds were blown. They just didn't really have much to say. They were taking in all that information because of the capabilities that NetAlly has been able to put inside of a little handheld tool, being the AirCheck G3. So it supports 6 gigahertz. It's your new Wi-Fi 6E handheld device for testing. It does things like auto test profiles. So with the tap of a button, you'd be able to test 2.4, 5, and even 6 gigahertz now. You can do network scans of your 6 gigahertz networks, look into things like multi-BSS ID, start looking into retries that's happening throughout, and even do some security checks where you can do a discovery when you connect to the network and see what's attached to your access points, your switches, and do path analysis, where he kind of shocked everyone with, hey, how did you get access to, what ports that you're connecting to and what switches in order to get to this final host that you're trying to find? So he just dropped a ton of knowledge there where these were all features that people were asking for. And to make things even more flexible as an engineer, a lot of us have to troubleshoot remotely, right? It could be as easy as sending your NetAlly AirCheck G3, shipping that over to somebody on site. They don't have to be technical at all. You just need to turn it on, connect it to Wi-Fi, and then you can remotely control that device using something like VNC, or you can log into Link Live and just remote to that device there. So being able to troubleshoot wherever you go and then upload all that analysis that the device was collecting into Link Live, being able to see it instantly and then collaborate with other people as well. Like in the middle of the presentation, I had to show Francois like what the sharing capabilities look like. I added documents that I had uploaded to Link Live, created an album and shared it. And with just the link, he was able to see everything. He didn't need an account at all. And again, like the collaboration, the licensing, it's all easy. So the licensing model is pretty simple. If you've got an AirCheck, you're going to have access to Link Live. All you need is the support, the AllyCare support, and you're ready to go. So I think that's going to be a go-to tool for a lot of Wi-Fi engineers. I'm pretty sure they're going to get that for Christmas, right? A lot of people started asking, when is it available? And I saw people on Twitter saying, take my money. And, that was what it was like with the previous generation as well. So with NetAlly, there's the AirCheck G3 and also the EtherScope. They both have the same functionality, except the EtherScope can do a lot more wired capabilities. There's an SFP cage there. You can test fiber. It also has a fan on the EtherScope, so it's a lot more bigger in size with the EtherScope. But the AirCheck is just kind of a subset. It's the Wi-Fi subset of the EtherScope. So if all you need is Wi-Fi, then the AirCheck G3 is going to be what you're going to use. And then additionally, you can do spectrum analysis. There's a USB module that NetAlly has, connects right on the top of the USB connector or USB port. And then you could do spectrum analysis right now only on the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So that's the summary of NetAlly. Go and check out the Tech Field Day video and let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys.